First, we'll take a couple deep breaths into our chest.
Need my glasses.
Clear the mind or just fill it with something that's good. Maybe set a good intention for your day. Keep breathing. Right there. You gotta stop. You gotta stop waiting. Yes, you do. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. And start by rolling the stomach back. Hollow it out. Feel that stretch into your shoulders. Ooh. And then take the rib cage to the right and forwards and do a big circle to the left and back. Oh. That feels good. Sorry, I had to get up and blow my nose. And then reverse these circles, go the other way. Oh, that feels good. Oh, my circles are out of control today. It's all right. And sitting up nice and tall. Take both your hands up to the ceiling. Reach up towards the ceiling. Now pretend like you're picking apples with your right hand. And then your left hand. You can't see my hands, but they're reaching up one above the other. Oh, my whole back is cracking. Okay. Then start lengthening out the side through the hip. Really reach up. Oh, yep. And 5. Bring those arms back behind you. Yeah, press that chest forward. Lean back. Look up. And slowly bring your head forwards. Your shoulders down. Woo. Might as well do these side bendies over to one side. And you can always drop that shoulder forwards to get down the side and the back a little bit more. Just kind of feel what feels good to you today. And then bring it up and take it over to the other side. With the shoulders, the back, the hips. Oh, ow, right there. Not okay. Not okay. Oh. And then taking it up again. Both hands to the ceiling. Take your right hand behind you. Follow it with your eyes. Twist. Bring those arms down to the mat. And then take those hands back up to the ceiling, twist back into the middle, go to the other side, bring those hands down to the mat, look behind you. And back up to the ceiling, put your hands on the back of your head, Let your elbows come forwards very cautiously. Bring your chin down to your chest. Let your elbows just be taken by gravity. Just light pressure on that neck, looking down. I also like to roll my spine forward a little bit. Let go of your head with your hands, put them on your knees, and slowly roll your spine back up to seated. Oh, excellent. Turn to the side, or not, you can do whatever. I'm turning to the side, take my hands out in front of me. Feet flat on the floor. Roll back, roll your spine, tuck your tailbone under, bring that low back towards the mat and hold it right there. Start pumping your arms up and down. Inhale for 5 of those pumps. And exhale for 5 of those pumps. So much weirder for me to breathe up here. I don't know why. Woo. We are halfway there. Sounds like you're splashing in the ocean. Lift up one foot. Lift up your other foot. Oh. Keep splashing. See if you can keep those feet steady. Woo. One more round. And put your feet down, roll up to seated. Take those feet together, knees out wide to the sides. Do a good butterfly to start our day. Butterfly. And then press down into my feet. Press my knees down towards the floor. And everything else, the spine's going to the ceiling. Top of my head's going to the ceiling. Woo. That's a goodie. Take both those feet straight out in front of you. I did these earlier and they were kind of interesting. So you can leave your hands down by your side or on your legs, wherever's comfy. Lift up your right foot without letting your spine collapse. And put it back down. I know it's a lot harder than it seems. Lift up your left foot and put it back down. Yes, the struggle is trying to keep that spine from going anywhere and keep alternating feet. I always flex mine. You can point your toes, do whatever feels good. Just keep out of those side wrinkles, staying nice and tall. Lifting and lowering. Now lift up your foot, take it to the outside of the mat. Bring it back in towards the other foot and put it down. Lift it up, take it out to the side, bring it back in, put it down. It's so weird. Such a small little movement. Up and out and in and down. One more each side. Up, out, in, down. Come on, spine, up, out, in, and down. And again, put those feet together. Do a good butterfly. That was a lot on the hips. And poor little hips. And this time, if you want to, you can roll that spine forward, still pressing your feet down and your knees out. Woo. Yep. All righty, rolling down onto the mat. You know what that means. We're gonna do some abdominals. Oh. And take those legs flat onto the mat. Let's just warm up our legs a little bit. Drag that right foot in towards your butt along the mat. Lift it up to the ceiling. Lengthen it back down towards your other foot. And drag it in. Same foot. Lift it up. Take it down. 2 more. Lift it up. Take it down. Press down into the leg that's on the mat. That guy's stabilizing everything. Now reverse, same leg, lift it up to the ceiling. Bend your knee, place your foot down, press it along the mat. Lift it up, bend the knee, press the foot. 3, up, bending, and pressing. 2 more, 4, bending. What's going on? Now my leg's shaking. And up, and bending. Take that knee into your hands, bring your nose up to that knee. Get a good stretch. I love this stretch. Put your head back down to the mat. Let that leg lengthen out along the mat. Other leg, glide it in towards your butt. Lift it up to the ceiling. Lengthen it down. I like to keep a hold of my hips sometimes to make sure they're not going anywhere. Kind of just gives me feedback of how my body's moving. Bending, lifting, lengthening. 4, up to the air. That makes sense. Last one, gliding it in, taking it to the ceiling, and lengthening down. Now reverse it, up to the ceiling, bend that knee, glide it out. Make sure the shoulders are just relaxed. They don't really do anything, they're just supporting. Ooh, my foot's cramping. Up to the ceiling, bending it down, gliding it out. Ooh, lefty. Cramping today. 1 more. That's for cramping. Bend that knee and grab a hold of it. Take your nose up to that knee. Oh, that's a good one. And lower your head down. Take that leg down to the mat. Both those hands to your sides. Glide. Got to really engage the abs here. Glide both your feet in towards your butt. Bring them up together. Bend them back down and press them out along the floor. So glide in those feet. Really got to get into those low abs. Take them up to the ceiling. Bring them back down to the mat and glide them out. Engage those low abs. Support the low back. Up to the ceiling. Bending those knees along the mat. 2 more. Gliding them in. Woo, yeah. Up to the ceiling. Back down. Glide it out. Last one. Now my right foot's cramping. What is going on? Bend it in to the ceiling. I think I need water. Bend the knees and press them out. Good, good, good. Take your left foot to the ceiling. Now, if it doesn't go straight to the ceiling, it can go straight out here. That's fine. Or you can just bend it. These are your options. So a bend, or a lengthen out, or a lengthen to your threshold, wherever you want to go. Take that leg, that knee across the body. Circle it down away from you, out wide to the side and back up. My leg's bent, I just take my knee over, swing it down, take it out, and back up. It's lower, still going across, down around, whoops, and back up. Whatever's good. 2 more. And 1 more. Excellent. Grab behind that leg. Take them up to the ceiling. Stretch those feet out. Flex and point them. Fan your toes. Play with your ankle. Leave that leg up into the air, wherever your point is. And we circle the other way, out wide to the side, down, around, across the body, and up. Out wide, down, around, and up. 3, 4. I always concentrate on my hips when I do this. And last one, 5. Excellent. Bring that knee in. Send him down to the mat. He's done for the moment. Bring up your other leg. Remember, just bring it up to your threshold, whether it's bent here, out long here, or straightening up towards the ceiling. Pick a spot. Cross it over your body. Circle it down, around, and back up. Pressing the shoulders down into the mat. 2. This hip's popping. 3. Earlier was my other one. 4. And one more. 5 Roonies. 5's the magic number today. Grab behind that leg. And play with the ankle and the foot. Point, flex, twist it back and forth. Play with the toes. I can't feel my toes. They're so cold. My socks are in the dryer. Anxiously awaiting. And let go of that leg. Let's take them out wide to the outside. Circle them down towards your other foot. Cross the body and up. Up wide. Down around. And back up. 3. 4. Shoulders are fine. Last one. 5. And bend that knee. Bend your other knee. Bring him up. Bring those hands actually down by your side. Let's do them by our side today. Now walk your fingertips towards your feet as you lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. Yes. Now press down into the mat with your tailbone. Yeah, almost like you're trying to arch your back, but you're not. You're just pressing your butt down. Now lift up a little bit more. Doesn't that feel nice?
No.
Yeah. And lower it back down. Laughing strengthens your abs too, by the way. And once again, walking those fingertips towards your feet. Curling the head, neck, and shoulders up. Now adjust that tailbone, really lengthen that spine along the mat. Curl up a little bit higher. Take your left hand behind your head. Yes, now take your left armpit over towards your right hip. Do a little pulse and a little pulse. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more. 10. Relax that arm back down and lower the head. Ooh. I like to roll my hips back and forth. So how I do that is I arch my back and that rolls them forwards. And then I press my low back into the mat and that rolls them back towards me. So that's always a good release for the hips and the back. Alrighty, walking those fingertips towards your feet, curling your head, neck, and shoulders up. Pressing that tailbone down, curling up a little higher. Right hand behind the head, and pulsing the right armpit towards the left hip. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. And relax everything down. Ooh, those are good ones. I like those. And again, playing with my hips. Alrighty, Both hands walking towards the feet, curling the head, neck, and shoulders up. Yes. Now we're just gonna do a little side bend. So it's almost like you're gonna try to touch your right hand to your right foot and then touch your left hand to your left foot. Do little side bends. Just the chest moving, the hips are staying. The knees are trying to stay. 4, 5, 6s, 7s. I feel like I'm doing like a dance lying down. 9, the side dance. And last 2. Bring it down. Woo. Lengthen one leg nice and long onto the mat. Bring a knee into your chest. Take that knee across the body. Twist it out. My favorite. And bring it back into the middle. Take it long onto the mat. Bring the other guy in. Take him across the body. Shoulders stay flat on the floor of the mat. Twist it out. Ooh. And roll it back onto your spine. Put your foot onto the mat. Bring your other guy up. And both those arms down to your side. Let's slowly lift our hips up into the air. Lifting the low back, the middle back. And then lengthening out those knees. And just holding it here. See where you feel it in the body. All over. Sure there's equal pressure on your feet and 4 corners. Whoa. This guy's funny today. And roll the spine down the upper back, the middle back, the low back. And press that tailbone in, arch your low back. Then press the low back into the mat, scoop the belly. And again, arch your back. This time, you're in an arched back. Take your right side of your hip down to the right side of the mat, like you're going around a clock or you're circling a bowl. And then scoop the belly, bring it up into the abs a little bit and go towards the left. So we're just doing a circle with our hips, and taking them around. It just feels good to loosen them up. And then reverse that circle. I think the best way somebody explained it to me visually is that if your hips were a bowl, it's almost like you're just circling that bowl around. And then come back into the middle. Lift those hips up again, the low back first, then the mid back comes up after. If you want to add some movement, you can march it out, or you can squeeze the knees together and press them out to the sides. You can come up onto your toes and bring them back down. Whatever feels good. I'm just chilling today. This feels good to me. Yeah, baby. Oh, baby. And then lower it down. Bring both those knees into your chest. Just circle them around in a circle. And back around. Here we go. Torture. Let's torture these abs more. Bring those feet up to the ceiling. Arms down to your sides. Now we want those feet to go straight up to the ceiling like you're going to put them on feet prints onto the ceiling. Come on, words. So lifting the hips straight up into the air. It's low, low abs. Going up. Training those buddies. Ugh. These are also the abs that help from making you pee yourself. So you know. 9 and one more. 10. Bend those knees in. Woo. They were good ones. Take your legs out into a tabletop. We're going to take both our knees over to one side and bring that hip back to the mat. Take them over to the other side. Bring that hip back to the mat. Try to keep your knees and the feet together. They're not shifting. I just have these little fists going right now to keep my shoulders down. 2, 3. Come on, obliques. 4. 4. One more each side. 5. And 5. Bring those feet down to the mat. Come onto your side. Getting crazy today. Woo. All right, lining up the shoulders, the hips, the feet. I'm gonna come down onto my side today. This is my kickstand, making sure my hips don't go anywhere. Lift those feet up. And open up the clam clam. Close the clam clam. That's right, we are doing clammy clams today. I think I went 3 days without a clammy clam. It's just not right. 5, 6, and one more, 7. Let's add a kick to our clammy clams. Clammy clam ninja, and bring it in. Clammy clam ninja, pow. So when I do my kicks, you gotta pull into this side a little bit. Oh. And one more kickaroony, pow. And bring them down, take them long out to the side. Bring your top foot forward, circle them up around, and bring them back behind. I'm gonna make mine like beach ball size, trying to keep steady through my upper body. One more in this direction. Woo. And reverse them, take them back, lift it up, coming forward. This is like a little bit more this way for me to control. A little bit better. 3. Until my butt doesn't want to work anymore. 4. One more. 5. Bring them together. Take that top leg and kind of turn that knee up towards the ceiling a little bit. Drag them along the bottom leg. Kick them up to the ceiling and lengthen them down. And drag them. Knee goes to the ceiling, foot to the ceiling, and bring it down. Now we're pretty ballerinas. 3. And 4. I feel like I go slower because my legs are longer. And 5. Reverse those bad boys. Kick it up to the ceiling. Bend the knee, bring the foot down, and press it along the other leg. 2. And this is the closest I get to a dancer. 3. Well, never mind. 4. And one more. 5. Excellent. Come onto your belly. People are having it out today. Rest your hands on your head or your head on your hands. Bend your knees. And then take those feet up towards the ceiling. Lifting those knees up. This is all in my butt, my hammy butt. Lifting them up. It's a small movement. 6, we're gonna have the best butts on the beach. 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. And lengthen those legs out nice and long. Give them a wiggle. And we'll come on to our other side. I gotta do a spinnerooski. So you know, I have my turkey shirt on today because if they can celebrate Halloween in September, I can celebrate Thanksgiving in October. Dang it. Kickstand, lining up the feet, the hips, the shoulders, lifting those feet up, and opening, clamp, clamp, close on a clamp, clamp. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. And 7. Let's add some kicks. Open up that clammy clamp. Kick it out. 2. 3. Oh, this side does not want to go as far. 4. Pew. And one more. 5, Rooney. And lengthen those legs out. That's gonna bug me. Take that top leg, bring it forward, circle it up, take it back, and together. Forwards. 2. Ooh, trying to keep that mid body nice and stable. 3, just the leg going around in the hip. 4. One more in this direction. And reverse them. Take them back. Lift it up, around, and through. 2. 3. Get this glute back here working. 4. And one more. 5. Rooney. Take that foot, turn it so it's towards the ceiling. Drag that foot along that leg. Kick it up. Lengthen it out. 2. Watch your hips don't go too far to the back. 3. 4. One more leg of these. And reverse it. Coming up, bend it down, press it out. 2. Ooh, I can feel it on this side. 3. 4. My right hip's so wonky. And 5. Bring it out. I feel like I did something else. No? No. And coming back onto your back.
No cold.
Ooh, how you ladies feeling?
Okay.
Good. We're just gonna do some stretches. So just take both, actually cross one foot over the other leg. Let's get the butt because we just worked it. And again, you can get that stretch here. Some people can't, but most people can. And then grab behind that standing leg, bring it towards you. Make yourself into a pretzel. Watch where your hips go with this. They'll want to shift. All different directions too. Oh, that feels good. And lower that foot down. Cross that knee the whole way over if you can. And lift both those legs up into your chest. Either grab a hold of those knees and bring them in towards you. Some people like to grab their ankles and pull them towards the sides like a turtle. And then put the feet down, uncross the leg, cross the other one over, press, I always press this one out, it opens up this hip for me a little bit. Yeah, I'm playing with those hips. And then bend it in. Oh, man. This side's worse. Ooh. And let that foot come down. Cross over that knee completely. Bring them back into your chest if it's accessible. Again, either grab onto your knees or your ankles, legs. Oh, no. Oh. And put those feet down. Lengthen those legs out. Come onto your belly. These ones will feel good too. Put your hands on your forehead or your forehead on your hands. Now lift your elbows up towards the ceiling. And then lengthen out the top of your head and start lifting your hands and your head up. Elbows are leading. And then lengthen back down, lie the head down. Now put your hands on the mat. I'm gonna put mine up pretty far above me, above my head. And then I'm going to just lift my head, my chest, my neck up. My shoulders are gonna go down my back. Press into those palms a little bit and just do a mini swan. Look up, get that good extension. You can do little head circles if you want to. Just whatever feels good in your body. And lower back down. Woo! Press into a child's pose or a puppy pose. Round that spine out. Ooh. And then I'm coming to my butt. We're gonna get 2 more little twists in and then we'll do the regular stretches. So cross the right foot over the left. Bring yourself nice and tall towards the ceiling. Yeah. Now take your left shoulder towards your knee. Twist that right arm behind you. Other way. Yeah, you got it, Mincy. It's confusing. Just make yourself a pretzel. Just Any way you can pretzel it out.
I have to.
And then turn back to the front. This time, take your right knee towards your right shoulder. Lift that foot up. Then see how high you can lift that foot towards the ceiling. Oh, Mom, your hip's gonna love this one. Can everybody feel that? Coming up this side here.
Feel it in the stomach.
Okay, that works too. I can see that. There's a muscle that comes straight down and around there. Oh, and then put that guy out straight. Cross the other foot across. So left's going across my right. My right shoulder's twisting towards the knee and the left shoulder behind me. Oh. And then you want to twist up towards the ceiling like a barber pole. And bringing it back to the front. Gotta stop with those. Bring your left knee to your left shoulder. Pick up that foot and lift that foot up. So depending on where my foot is, I can bring them closer to me, towards the ceiling, but my whole body just shifted to the left when I did that. So let's bring them back over. Woo! Yeah, the closer I hug this foot in towards me, the more I can feel it down that hip. Hello, Lainey. And put that foot down. Turn into the side. Take one foot out, bend the other knee in front. For my favorite, up and over like a rainbow. Oh, my mom disappeared. Oh, well. Ooh. And bring it up. Take your chest down to your knee. I like to cross my arm over. You're not helping. That helps a little bit. Thanks. How did you ladies feel after that one?
Good.
All right, good. Good, good, good. And bringing it up, doing a little butterfly, just because. She's sitting here like she's gonna magically get her favorite food. Not happening. And take the other leg out to the side. I don't have it. Take your arm up and over. Oh, that feels good. And bring it up. Twist your chest toward your knee. Take it back down towards the foot. My back's so tight over there. Woo. And bringing it up. Do you need any other stretches?
No, that was perfect for me.
No, it was good.
Good. Oh, now my mom's trying to come back. Does she know?
Oh. You're the
You
centipede.
missed